I wanted to give you guys a heads up about what to do and what to be concerned about or what not to worry about at all when you're leaving your house for vacation, or you're taking a couple weeks off to go to the cottage, or anytime you're going to leave your home for a period of time. Top of the morning to you good people. Rafi here, Preferred Plumbing Solutions. I wanted to give you guys a heads up about what to do and what to be concerned about or what not to worry about at all when you're leaving your house for vacation, or you're taking a couple weeks off to go to the cottage, or anytime you're going to leave your home for a period of time. The nice thing is, in the summer, you don't have to worry about pipes being exposed to the elements. You don't have to worry about freezing and bursting and etc. So I think in the summer, the only things that I would say you need to be worried about is one, we do get heavy rain in the summer, so you want to make sure that your eaves troughs, downspouts, and the area where the downspouts are discharging, like where it's expelling the water, there's a clear pathway there. You want to make sure there's nothing obstructing it, and you want to make sure that the ground isn't sloped towards the house. Very often I see that at customers' homes where the little 90-degree elbow at the bottom of the downspout is missing and water is just discharging right onto the floor. And if you have a lot of slope leaving the property, then leaving the building, then that's fine, because the water will not accumulate. It immediately leaves the corners of the home, leaves the foundation walls, etc. But if you don't, you're going to want to make sure either to have that dealt with, or at least to redirect that water further away from the home, from the building. You want to make sure all those areas are clear. Also, something to check out, which I just did this outside my house actually a couple days ago, the storm catch basins, which looks like a sewer grate, like the square grates at the end of either at the end of your driveway or somewhere along the street. I know it doesn't belong to you. I know it belongs to the city or the township, but if those get clogged, water will start to accumulate and flood in that area, and it's not going to be pleasant for you or your neighbors. So why not take a few minutes, just clear it, use a shovel, a broom, clear the gunk. It's normally just branches, leaves, or soil, or sand, or dirt. If you want to be really safe, you can actually shut the water to your outside hose faucets. What I mean by that is, I know we're not worried about freezing, but let's say a hose faucet starts to leak or a hose leaks, etc. You know what? If you want to be super safe, you could just shut the water on the inside to the outside and you don't have to worry about anything. Some people can't do that because they have lawn care people or landscapers or irrigation system that feeds water. So then obviously you would leave that, right? And not do that. Something else you can do to avoid sudden bursts and cracks, you could install what's called a flow by Moen. It's basically a water leak detection system, but it has an automatic water shutoff. That's the one we like to use, Flow by Moen. There are various brands, but from all the ones we've tried, looked at, and researched, we find that the Flow by Moen is the most straightforward installation. It's the most reliable product, and it doesn't rely on water sensor pucks in the home. It actually senses, monitors, and tracks your water usage. So if there's any fluctuation, any sudden leak, anything that's happening outside of your norm, it'll notify you on an app that you download and or shut your water immediately. Plus, if you have any concerns, you could be in an entirely different continent, and you can go ahead and just shut the water down from your phone. Your whole house is safe. So that's something else you can do. Aside from that, I would think the only other thing maybe to worry about is your sump pumps. If you have a sump pump and a sump pump pit, open up the pit cover, get a flashlight, and make sure the pit is clean and clear. Have a look to see if it's a clear water all the way down, or is there debris and soot and earth and leaves and other things that can get caught in there. Because again, a sump pump is designed to remove water that's being directed into it from your foundation drains, okay, from your weeping tile system, which is protecting the integrity of your home, essentially. If you don't have an operational sump pump, if your pit is filthy, if there's any discrepancies, the pump won't do its job and it'll flood your basement. So check that that's okay. If you're not sure, give us a call or any other plumbing company, And we always recommend annual maintenance, service, cleaning, and maintenance. We inspect everything, clean it out, ensure it's working. Doing that once a year is an incredibly important investment into your home. Something else you can do is the discharge pipe. So where the sump pump pumps the water out of the house, check that pipe is clean and clear, and ensure nothing's around on the floor, on the ground around it. Ensure that when it pumps, water dispels water away from the property. Just check all that out. Aside from that, I think those are the main components I'd be concerned about. Obviously, you're welcome to shut the water to your whole house altogether. Like I said, if you're gone for a period of time, you may have a caretaker in the home. You may have an irrigation system that runs off your main supply. So it may not be an option to shut your main water down, but if it is, you always can do that and avoid any issues altogether. If you needed any more help with that, if you have any more questions, first of all, we do have a webinar coming up soon where I'll be able to answer any questions you have, a live webinar, free live webinar. As well as you can always call our office, 905-597-8555. Again, 905-597-8555. We are always here to help you guys. Take care.